on so I can help.
Hey, it's Tom, and in this week's video we're going to make a bunch of these little ferrules.
Yeah. Okay, so here's picture number one.
Just a second, okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'll tell you when to do it. Okay, so this week's project. Why are you hiding?
I'm not hiding. I'm rubbing my eye.
Okay, so this week's project is to make some tap handles for our friends over at Fainting Goat Brewery. Some of you have seen me wearing their shirts and stuff like that. And they just got up and running, and they've been using the generic setup, right? So when they set their stuff up, it comes like this. It's got a little plastic handle on it. We're gonna make some actual tap handles for them. Yeah, you wanna show? Go ahead.
It works like this. The lever. This turns it on, and this turns it off.
Right, so the plunger.
Or the other way around. I have no idea.
No, you got it right. You're right. Yep. So the plunger moves in and out.
Oh,
and so it's on the lever.
This is what it's going to do. So.
You want to show them? All right. So we'll take the plastic handle off.
And
the ferrule is going to be the part that actually screws onto the tap, right?
Yeah.
And then this is just a sample. Sorry, we've got a piece of wood. We'll drill a hole in there. It'll go in, and then that will make the handles.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at our overall design. Nika, can you hand me the picture of the whole handle, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our handles, and we'll do manual zoom, everyone. Right, so there's what the handle's going to look like, right? So that indented area in there is going to have, it'll have chalkboard paint so that they can write which brew there is. Can't really see it, but down here at the bottom, there's that little ferrule. So the ferrule, right? Ferrules look like this. Blown up view, whole lot easier to see than the other one. But let's take a look at our design now. Thank you, Nika, for that.
Yeah.
So here's our design, and it's a little washed out. We'll see if we can get it. There we go. So you can see, pretty straightforward, not a whole lot to it. We need enough to go into the wood to be stable, but we don't need to go too much. So we're doing 1 inch on that length. We're using 3/4 inch stock, so we don't have to do anything special other than
so how big
we'll polish that up.
Can I see the ferrule?
And then it's a 3/8/16 hole through here. We're bringing the diameter down to 1/2 inch, so we'll drill a 1/2 inch hole into the middle. So if you don't want to draw that out, go ahead. So that's it. Well, let's for today we're just gonna do the lathe work. The next step will be on the CNC mill to actually cut and do all the routing and things like that. So thanks for watching, and let's head over to the lathe. All right, so we're looking at our print for the ferrule, and we've got an outer diameter here of 3/4 inch. Overall is 1/190. These are arbitrary, right? It's not really anything special. What we're really just looking for is a way to secure the tap handles, right? So we'll come in. The inner diameter here is 1/2 inch, so we'll take it down to 1/2 inch, part it off, flip it around, drill and tap for 3/8/16. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so we start the lathe work. It's nothing spectacular here. We're starting with some 3/4 inch stock, face it, mark off 1 inch length, and then start working on getting that outer diameter down to 1/2 inch, right? So not a whole lot here, just a couple of passes. I was taking 20 thousandths per cut, so 40 thousandths aside. Not a whole lot to do here. From there, we went ahead, parted it off, flipped it around, and did the drill and tapping operation, which I didn't realize my shoulder was in the way of the camera, so nothing to look at. All right, for our little test.
Especially when I'm talking about myself.
Yeah, we made just a little plug gauge, right? So, yep, goes in just fine. This part's done. Just need to repeat this 10 more times.
10 more times?
Yeah, I might polish this up a little bit too. Make it a little prettier. But yeah, that's basically it.
10 more times. You seriously have to do it 11 times in.